Today I'm going to do a swirl nail design, and we're going to do it in 5 steps to make it easy to follow along. So I'm going to do yellow as the base color, and I did 2 coats of the yellow and cured in between each coat. So now I'm going to use a longer, thin nail art brush. I just find that it's easier to do this for myself to use a longer brush. And I use just very light pressure, because using too much pressure will actually possibly fan the brush out and not provide a thin line. So first step is to do this almost like an S shape. And I'm going to cure it in between each step. Okay, so the next step is we're going to do a additional swirl at the top. So connecting at the end there, and just go in a circle. Okay, now I'm just going to grab some more gel as I need it. Kind of makes it it's a little bit more difficult to do the smaller swirl part. You can use a really thin, shorter nail art brush as well if that works easier for you. Nail art is all about the brushes. Any kind of artist will tell you that the brushes are the most important part of producing any kind of nail art, I'm sorry, any kind of art. Okay, so I've cured that, and now I'm going to do the third step. And I'm just going to join it from the bottom, come up and overlap. And I'm just doing a circle swirl down at the bottom. Now we're going to go back at the end and go over any lines that need to be made a little bit more even. Okay, so we're going around and just kind of filling the lines in a little bit more. And then I'm going to cure it after this step again. And now I'm going to add another swirl. And I'm just joining it at the top of that last swirl that I did and coming around. It doesn't have to be exact like this either. You can kind of do just something that's very similar. Okay, and after that step, I'm going to cure it. And then I'm just going to add one more little kind of hook swirl here and cure that. And then now is when I'm going to come back and I'm going to quickly go over it again just to make it look a little bit more even. Maybe not so messy looking, I guess. And then once I'm done with that, then I'm going to cure it again. Okay, now I'm going to add some polka dots in some random places. Make it your own. You could even add some leaf shapes coming off the sides if you wanted to. So I'm just going to put a couple of polka dots. Now I'm going to cure it. Now I'm going to apply some rhinestone gel, because I'm going to add some rhinestones to this. Just kind of putting them wherever. Just using a rhinestone pickup tool. add, I think, and then I've just added a few more. And now I'm just going to use my handheld so that I can get underneath those rhinestones to get a better cure. And now just add a little bit more. I'm just going to add some polka dots along the side here. Okay, now I'm going to cure that. And now I'm just going to use a thin nail art brush, and I'm going to use my top coat, my tack-free top coat, and go around. Easy peasy.